Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. It's time for maybe our doom. I don't know. Well, probably not our doom, but still. We're in trouble. I've given them the attractions in the hope that would help, but... And, like, people definitely come visit here, and, like, they seem to get something from it. But it seems like they're getting culture, but sometimes also getting attraction. So it's good to know that the Historic Town Hall, I guess, maybe can be both. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, they didn't have prey. Okay. So yeah, I think we're maybe just... Well, actually, you know what? No. It is getting better, but we're going to be in a shadow for a while. And that shadow is going to hurt. I think we'll be alright, but... This is the thing. I can see our birth rate is ticking up, but the problem is children are only born at 0. Right? Like, you can't get new workers that quickly. I'm dealing with this far too late. I'm pretty sure I'll be okay. But it's definitely not great, you know? And I might have to invite some people here and there. Alright. I'm just kind of slowly trying to get through researches. Honestly, in general, I feel like I should be trying to deal with waste a little better than I currently am. Even with the pending population decline. Deep down inside, I believe everything will be fine, and therefore it will be fine. I don't need to do anything more. I just need to trust that I did the correct thing already. And I might have. Like, that's the problem. Like, you know? But it's kind of tough to say. Okay, our average age is now 39, yeah. So, this will probably be a great way to tell. Okay, so... all. You can see when I accidentally invited some people, but yeah, there. Okay, so we've now finally started to get a situation here where it looks like our average age is decreasing. So that's good. That is good. One thing I'm really feeling sad about is not having the Tudor Medical University, and you know what? Because if I could have had the increased birth rate, this would be fine right now. This thing is tiny, technically it's a Tudor building, so I can also just cheat and fit it wherever I want. So maybe I will. But yeah, like there's pretty good chance I could use this as sort of like a solution, but I went with instead the Technical University. When I should have realized I needed to be worried about like birth rates. And the good news is the existence of immigration means I can kind of deal with it. But that said, immigration is expensive, so gotta. But yeah, I think the attraction is working. Maybe that'll also just in general help, you know, happiness. I'd like to get this above 84%, and I'm trying to figure out why people are under, like... $77. Tell me about it. Yeah, why do you only have 77 happiness? Yeah. clothing isn't great. Plus, in general, some of these will need to be reconstructed. So let's start on that, because that is important. Gotta make sure that the residentials are doing okay. Some are starting to get there. Yeah. I mean, I actually have a decent reserve of money, and now I'm pulling in like a decent number of clothes, all things considered. Like, I've got 30 tons of clothes excess I can export right now. That's pretty good. Yeah. Unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to get to use these farms yet. They're close to being constructed, and, like, honestly, I could probably get them running. That's a little late. You're in... Oh, you're just getting sewed by workers. Yeah, well, you're definitely not supposed to do that. Please do not. Should be fine now. Please do not work in the field. Thank you. Yeah, it's likely 34, 35 is still just kind of where our government loyalty sits. It's difficult to bring that up. But the good news is it isn't really going down either. I managed to get 35 at one point, I swear. Oh well. I could turn off some of these. Yeah. I mean, we've got everyone pretty much having university degrees at this point, which is good. It's actually helping our productivity be much higher than I expected it to be. So I'm very happy overall. Honestly, we're okay, I think. No need to panic about it. Because, like, I can just invite immigrants. So, pretty likely I'll have to do that. My reserve of clothes will be able to pay for it. Sewing field 1's complete. We're like halfway through on this one. Yeah. I mean, just in general, a lot of our efforts are going to be directed towards the road. I'm going to just keep pushing to try and build this additional city here. Which, you know, I have the medical university here. So let's push for that. Like, we'll be alright. I hope. You know? Yeah. 20% children. I actually would like to see that go back above 30. Because, like, the average lifespan is 83, so... yeah, it's just a matter of trying to keep people happy enough and loyal enough to have children. And since that's basically the factors that determine birth rate, our happiness, health, well, lifespan, and loyalty. And since our loyalty is shit, it's difficult, man. It's speaking of which, you know, I should probably start setting up the, like, utilities for water here, shouldn't I? Can only do 18 things of water a day. I mean, 18 should be enough. Yeah. It's a pretty small city, right? It's only got 500 people. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say, I think so. Powered pump. And yeah, maybe tiny water tower V2. But hang on, wrong one. There we are. Tiny water tower V1. Alright, new plan. Cancel this. Because I need the water tower. I do need it to reach the mine, so that's pretty much like... What do you mean on water? This area is most certainly not on water. It is a full, like, inch, probably, above the water line. It's fine. Alright, there we are. Yeah, we're good. Just a little bit finicky. And I just need to find a way to place a dirt path. Oh dear. There is actually nowhere. Well, that's okay. Yep. So yeah, and there, beat the filtration plant. So means we're not done yet. Like, there is the wind-powered pumps, but... I really should probably look into this better, because the mod maker did not include a whole lot of information on these things. It's like this thing, they clearly have input and output, right? You know? So it's pretty clear I'll need some sort of water source, and I don't think these wind-powered pumps do that. Oh no, I need a water well, yeah. Oh no, here it is, wind-powered well. I don't think I have any more natural springs available to me. Nope. There we are. That was the problem. There we go. Perfection. Research program finished. That's another one. Slow but steady wins the race. Yeah, I don't know about waste separation yet. Energy from waste, like, potentially is very good. Grab panels, box. Study on renewables, because there are, like, you know, the 1900s windmill here. That'd get me a little bit. Might not be a bad call. Oh, yeah, this area is all done. Except for this now. Which, well, it's got everything dropped on it. Okay. That's all assignments. You get these 2 fields. That's all assignments. You get those 2 fields. You get those 2 fields. Don't auto search. There. Alright. Come next season, it'll be done. Yeah. And done. Yeah, so all of my efforts at this point should be on setting up stuff down here. But I see very little in the way of dumpers. I guess you're just taking over. Yeah. Yeah, that's the last of it. Okay, so it is moving forward. It's just gonna take a while. Damn right, it's gonna take a while. Alright. I don't think I need a conveyor engine between things. Direct hook should be fine. Alright. That's my central granary. It's actually decreasing now that I've got the extra thing taking crops for clothes. It appears to be outdoing my covered hulls, what they can do. Unfortunately, like, without more distribution centers, it's really the best I can do. I guess that's not entirely true. I could just set up, you know, ones that do make, like, direct trips to each of them. Actually, I currently have 9 for these 6. If I increase the number of ones I have on this sort of system by 3, then that means I can do 2 per specific granary. Okay. Alright. In that case, I kind of need to see the line. Oh wait, you're not on the line. These are all in distribution offices, right? And the worst part is I kind of scattered them. Like, I think there's, yeah, these 3. hole. Alright. So, I mean, for the sake of it. Set line, grain storage 2, there. Okay, that's one setup. Granary, unload. Crop. Okay. And then yeah, you just haven't actually entered the system yet, so I can't do anything with you until you do. But yeah, if I just explicitly put you on dealing with those, that'd be good. What might be true is I actually only need one for those, though, so... and 2 for the far ones. That actually does make a lot of sense. And negates the need for me to have additional ones. At least I think it did. So I spent this money in vain. No, actually, I would still need 10. Perfect. Alright. At least I figure it out eventually. At the correct time. Alright, so... yeah. We'll adjust the line a little bit. Once I have 2 going to each of those. And that will free up, like I say, our distribution offices. In general, I have been trying to minimize my use of those since they're such a freaking valuable commodity. But man, is that tough. Alright. Get erase from line. And I need one that's coming to here, of which there should be 2, unless they both managed to end up in the grain storage depot because I made a mistake. Up. Yeah, there's actually way more fields here than I thought. Or, sorry, there's way fewer fields here than I actually thought. So, that's alright. Let's get you guys over onto this depot. So yeah, that means I now have 2 doing direct lines to there and 1 doing direct lines to each of these. Because yeah, there's not an extra number of fields like I thought there was. For some reason I thought that there was, like, basically 4 more fields here. But no. Ultimately, I think that's okay. There you are. Would it be better to put... I'm trying to do math in my head. So I have 2 from this one. I have 5 currently. So if I were to put 1 more on each of the far ones, that'd be another 4. Then I put 1, 2 there, and yeah. Alright, I can make that work. Oh, shit. Good news is for these there should be lines. So what am I actually going for? Grain storage 6, 5, 3, and 4. Alright. Three. Oh no, sorry. I just have to actually change your workplace. I guess you're in the customs house right now. So we did 3. We did 4. Did 5. Again. Now I just need to do 6. Boom. And then, with any luck, if I clean this up, yeah, here's that last one. Which I'm going to send to Depot. Demolish this. This. I freed up 3 distribution offices. And that's kind of good because I think distribution offices are going to be a lot better for doing intercity distribution. And also, like I've talked about before, you know, where I need limiters. Since no limiters are required here, and I do actively want to try and take all of the crops from these, then it can be replaced with lines. Tell them all to start. for another steam-covered hull. In effect, that means we get 4 going out to the far fields here and 2 coming from here, and this should be able to, like, drain into the system pretty easily. And one of the things I think I can set up with this setup is wait until loaded here, so that way it will actively reduce the amount of, like, traffic there is when everything kind of starts emptying out. Yeah. Alright. Let's set some lines. This should be to storages 1 and 2, so that's number 2. And then storage 1. Which might just be grain storage. Our grain storage. Hang on, there's no associate vehicles here. But, yeah, okay. Well, I don't know how I managed that, other than I must freaking suck at math. Oh yeah, no, I do, because I had 10, and then then I only have 11, so yeah, no, that checks. Math checks. Alright. I just had to work out the math in my head and be like, alright, so how do I account for all of these? And then I did the mental accounting, and yeah, actually, I was short one. Okay. Start. Alright. So overall, this should result in a large amount of grain kind of casually filling. So, central granary. No, I want to go through and make sure you're all set to wait until loaded. On the grain storages. Set to loaded. And then 2, 4, and 6. So that way they'll stop generating needless traffic when, if we run out of crops. It won't be a when. Gotta think positively, you know? How are we doing? Population does continue to fall. It's not the hugest surprise, as I've talked about. I'm going to try and maintain 1,100 people, just as a general rule. Yeah. Because, yeah, like, you can see our birth rate is starting to catch up now that I gave them that little bit of extra, like, place to go pray, if you will. We are currently underway for this unfinished road. But there's a lot of dumpers. Looks like the system is slowly starting to work. Well, these are going to empty out fairly quick, which is fine, I suppose. This is just basically a buffer anyway, so I'm not super worried about it. The building is on fire. It might not actually get there, unfortunately. Yeah, that blows, man. Yeah, that is a thing with these Tudor buildings, is they do seem to burn down, like, inordinately quickly, which is perfectly fair and makes sense, mind you. But here's the real problem. I still can't demolish. So if anything burns down, it's just gone. You know? Because I can't remove waste from the demolition site. Because the only building that can do that is the demolition office. And I need to be able to assign my waste trucks to the demolition office, which I currently can't. So fuck. That's just gone forever now, and taking up space, I can't replace it. Someday I'll unlock a truck that can actually be assigned to the demo office, I hope. I don't know when, but I hope someday. Might not be until like 1949 though, so... You know? Yeah. Yeah, it's a real shame. Oh well. We're building out this road nicely. Was I contemplate getting like another fire station here or something? I don't know. Fire hurts. Fire bad. I'm also not super keen to bring on additional... Nice. Yeah, I'm not super keen to bring on additional farm fields right now because we're actually kind of overloaded, and it's good. I've actually maybe got a use case for the Model T here, like covered hull, just so that way the trips are super inefficient, and I won't have to worry about the limiters. As long as it's only taking 0.9 tons per trip, it's fine. Even that might still be too much, ironically. But yeah, maybe it's time to set up some more exports. I think it is anyway. Which is good. Alright, let's set up a little distribution hub. I'm gonna let this one run a little long, because I think it's gonna be a while before I come back. We're gonna be in need of a time skip, you know? Yeah, he was fine. So yeah, only take from that one. Oh no, wait. Yeah. But you're fine to take from this one above like 9%. Go nuts. Unfortunately, this thing's gonna want... Yeah, I don't know. It's probably gonna only be able to take like 50%, so that sucks, but oh well. Either way, it should be a pretty large amount of exporting that I start to do. And even theoretically, I suppose, I can... Oh, wrong one. This one's the export depot. I should rename this one. Export depot. Renaming things so I can keep track of them would probably be useful. So the brewery will also do that. Yeah. So we'll also export alcohol excess that we have. Just in general, this should mean that I use more crops. Since I have a surplus if I don't export, that's the thing. And I guess that's maybe why getting some of these fields on can be a big idea. Because then if I have even more, well, you know. Of course, this place is already getting pretty high traffic, so... Also, eventually, you know, I'll need to replace these 4-horse covered wagons with steamers. That would double the amount I start taking out from the brewery and sending it to our various factories. But yeah. Oh god, not again. Well, this one's in town. It's fine. Yeah, this thing only gets 2 kilometers more an hour. It's brutal. But yeah, good place to end it. More than likely, I'll see you all when a lot of roads have been built and the city is closing in already. Yeah, and I need another 10 people. Out of curiosity, so this is 6,300, right? Okay, I think I pay for the full price regardless of how many I get. Not good. But yeah, there. Let's go try and keep our worker count up. I consider like 1,100. Fine. Yeah, that should do. Alright. So thank you everyone for watching. I've been your host, Kelvin, and I will see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good day.